right, everybody, time for some new rhythms. But first, we're going to do a quick review of the rhythms that we know already. So, our first note that we learned, the quarter note. We say down. We used to say something different, but we don't anymore. So, if we have 4 of those, we're going to count them like this. Our foot tap's going, and down, 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 down. Okay, notice how my voice came up at the end every time. Then we had our half note, open circle in a stem. Okay, that one is 2 beats long, and we say down, 2. So if I had 2 of those, it would be like this. Ready, and go. Down, 2, down, 2. Okay. Then we had our dotted half note. Dotted half note gets 3 beats. So we say down, 2, 3. Now when you count these rhythms, I want you sitting in your chair and tapping your foot. Just like this. Let's count a dotted half. Ready? Go. Down, 2, 3. Okay. Now most of the time we see a dotted half along with another quarter note to make up a full 4 beats. So let's clap this. Foot tap. Ready? Go. Down, 2, 3, down. Okay. Then we had our whole note. A whole note gets 4 beats. So we say down, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that together. Foot tap. Ready, and go. Down, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then last time, we added in eighth notes. Eighth notes have a filled-in circle, a stem, and a flag. Now, usually we don't see them like this, though, do we? We named them down and up, and usually we see them like this over here, where they're connected, and you see 2 of them together. This is really 2 eighth notes. Okay? And we had to get a little fancy with our clapping. We had to go down, up, down, up. Now, be very, very careful that you're not doing this. Down, up, down. What's wrong with that? I'm saying down and my hands and my foot are up. Okay? So we want to start them down. Let's tap our foot and try that. Ready, and go. Down, up, down, up. So my first clap goes from clapping position to down, right when my foot comes down. Try it again. Foot, tap, go. Down, up, down, up. Hopefully you're really good at all of those. Today, we're going to talk about silence. Because so far, everything that we've done has been creating sound. When we play our instrument, we play a quarter note, a half note, a whole note. We are making sound. But sometimes in music, there's silence. Or sometimes one instrument stops and waits while another instrument plays. That makes good music. Silence and music are called rests. Rests. And it doesn't mean that we're going to go to sleep. Okay? We're not going to rest. We're just going to leave an exact amount of silence or space. All we have to do is replace down with rest up. Now, I hope you can hear me through my mask, but I'm whispering the words rest up. So I'm saying rest up. Okay? So for a quarter rest, think about my quarter note. I had a filled-in circle and a stem. Well, I'm going to take that circle off and then make my stem kind of funky, and then there's my quarter rest. Okay? It's like a fancy stem all by itself with no note. So, for that, I'm going to say rest up. Okay? Now, if I had 2 of them, I would just say rest up, rest up. Okay? Now, how do we clap that? Well, we don't want to clap together because that makes a sound. And this is silence. So, when we do rest up, we're going to go like this. Here's my clapping position. I'm going to get my foot going, and I'm going to say, rest up. Okay, let's try that together. So let's put your hands here and go, rest up. Okay, I'm going to say it louder just to make sure you can hear what I'm saying. rest, up. Right? So no clapping's happening. When I say rest, my foot comes down and my hands come down. When I say up, my hands come up and my foot comes up. Let's practice that a little bit. Just put your hands like this. Let's put our hands up and our foot up. Ready? Up, rest. Up, rest. Up. Now, don't be like this. Okay, don't try to take off. You're not going to fly anywhere. Okay? So just really small motion with your hands. Okay, now if my foot's going and my hands are in clapping position, I can go rest, up, rest, up. Let's try that together. Ready? Foot, foot, clapping position, ready, go. Rest, up, rest, up. Did you do it? Let's try it one more time. Do it along with me, okay? Get used to this together. Foot, tap, clapping position, 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, up, rest, up. Okay. That was 2 rests. What if I had 3? I would just go rest, up, rest, up, rest, up. I would say it 3 times. Maybe I had 4. Let's put it with the metronome. Get your foot going, hands in clapping position, ready, and go. Rest, up, rest, up, rest, up, rest, up. It's very easy. Now, when it gets a little bit more complicated is when we start putting notes with it. So here I'm going to have a half note followed by 2 quarter rests. So I'm going to go down, 2, rest, up, rest, up. Make sure that after you do your roll, your hands come down right on that next foot tap. Let's try that together. Foot tap, clapping position, go. Down, 2, rest, up, rest, up. How'd that go? Again, don't take off. Okay, little motion. Clapping position, tap your foot. Ready, and go. Down, 2, rest, up, rest, up. Okay. Let's reverse the order. We'll say the rest up part first. Foot tap, ready, and go. Rest up, rest up. Down, 2, again, and go. Rest up, rest up. Down, 2. Are you doing it along with me? Don't just sit there. Really do it. Now, sometimes we have a half rest. That rest is going to get 2 beats. So we're going to say rest up, 2 up, but we're going to whisper. Rest up, 2 up. It's going to feel a lot the same as 2 quarter rests. It's the same length. Remember, hat equals half. They sound the same at the beginning. Do you see how the hat looks like the half rest? That's going to be important later when we throw in another type of rest that looks almost the same. Hat, if it looks like a hat, half. Okay, so let's try this one. Tap your foot, get your hands in clapping position, ready, and go. Rest up, 2 up. Did you say it? I'm going to say it louder without my whisper, but you whisper. Ready, and go. Rest up, 2 up. Okay, hopefully you heard that well. All right, so let's put a half note with that. I'm going to do this from the chair this time. Here we go. Foot tap, ready, and go. Down, 2, rest up, 2 up. Did you get it? Try it again. Ready, and go. Down, 2, rest up, 2 up. Okay. I like to whisper for those rests because it's going to be silent eventually. Let's switch it around. Ready? Clapping position. Foot tap, go. Rest up, 2 up. Down, 2. Okay, I'm going to hope that you got that one right. How about we throw in 2 quarter notes? Ready? Foot tap, clapping position, go. Down, down, rest up, 2 up. Try it again. Ready, and go. Down, down, rest up, 2 up. Okay. Let's flip it. Foot tap, ready, and go. Rest up, 2 up. Down, down, ready, and go. Rest up, 2 up. Down, down. Okay. Ooh, this looks tricky. Here we go. Foot tap, clapping position, go. Down, one gets 4. We say rest up, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up. See the truck driving into the hole? That's how you can remember. The half note's like a hat. The whole note, rest, is like a hole. All right, so this is going to be this. Get our hands in clapping position. Tap your foot. 1, 2, ready, and go. Rest up, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up. All right, I'm going to say that a little bit louder. Try it again, go. Rest up, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up. Okay, you at home do whispers, okay? All right, now, I've been telling my classes that rhythms kind of work a little bit like that game Temple Run, right? You're playing the Temple Run game. You're going down the path. You see a rock. You got to jump over it, okay? Rhythms. You're going down the path. You see a quarter note. You go down, right? You're going down the path. You see a tree. You got to duck, okay? You're going down the path. You see a half note. You go down, 2. You're running down the path. You got to turn to the right. You see a whole note, you go down, 2, 3, 4. You're running down the path. You see some eighth notes. Turn to the left. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Maybe you see some rests. Maybe you can see a big chasm, and you got to jump across it. Then you're going to go rest up. Okay? So the more you practice this, the better we're going to get at it. It's really important to play in music. So until next time.